Welcome back for more Fortnites. That's right, more Fortnites, the long running series that you know and love. I've said in the past that I have a ton of footage for the series saved up, and that's still the case. 95 gigs as of this recording. And this is footage from last year for the Endgame mode. If you got to be around for that, you were kind of lucky because it was fun, it was unique, it was different to other game modes that have been around Fortnite since I started playing. And I thought, what better time to upload some endgame footage than now when Captain America has recently been available. And I just checked right now on my PS4, the Black Manta just became available for purchase in the shop as well. Overpriced just like any goddamn skin in this game. But you know, you shouldn't buy every Fortnite skin that goes up for sale, as I just killed that fucker from behind with Captain America's shield, which I love. I loved all the weapons in this damn mode. Just so much fun. But anyway, Captain America, Black Manta, Aquaman, of course, you unlock through the Battle Pass if you get that, and you should. Although Aquaman has been, you know, mostly overshadowed by Captain America, and at least from my point of view, because you know, a lot of people love the MCU, and a lot of people also love the DCU, but I think it's widely accepted by a lot of people that DC's films aren't their strongest point and haven't been their strongest point for years now. And I can't say that I've watched all the movies, but you know, the few that I've watched, they've been kind of hit or miss. Wonder Woman is probably the best recent DC movie that I've seen. But anyway, enough about that. I wanted to upload this footage because I felt like it was timely. I thought, okay, we have all these comic book characters that have released since this Endgame mode became a thing last year. And I've been waiting for a good time to save this. I was just going to upload it whenever I got to it, but I thought, okay, we have all these comic book characters, we might as well do it now. Take advantage. It's topical. It's relevant. And I also have one or two friends that I play this game with here and there now that weren't around when this game mode was a thing. And I thought, okay, not only is it timely, but it's also a good way to show them what they missed out on. And I've been telling them, Bray, she knows, that this game mode is pretty damn fun. And I've been telling them that I hope that they bring it back. Epic! Somebody get this video to Epic and tell them, hey, you know UBG, that really famous YouTube channel that uploads a lot of Fortnite videos? Yeah, like he has a request. Bring the damn endgame mode back, because now that you have all these Marvel and DC characters, it only makes sense as I snipe with Hawkeye's bow right here, which is just a beautiful fucking weapon. It looks awesome and it feels awesome. Look at all those snipes. Alright? Look at that. Just like you see him do, like especially in the first Avengers movie. If you've seen that one, and I mean, who hasn't by this point? Right? Everybody has. Excellent movie. But my God. I don't think there will ever be a bow that feels as nice to shoot in Fortnite ever again. Who knows? There might be more, but they're not going to be as nice, and they're not going to be as overpowered as this one is. But you were around for this mode, you know that overpowered is like the whole theme of this thing. We're talking about comic book heroes, right? Everything is overpowered here. Hawkeye's bow is overpowered, and so is the shield, and so were Iron Man's gauntlets, and so were the Shitari lasers after you got some of the Infinity Stones. And all of that jazz. So everything was overpowered. Everything did a ton of damage. You have way more health than you do in a standard game of Battle Royale. And you know, it's just great. It's just great. As you saw in the beginning of the footage, Hawkeye's bow, as you're about to see here again, is great for traveling. It's got that like grappling arrow that just sends you flying all over the place, and it kind of makes you feel like Spider-Man if Spider-Man actually shot a bow, but we all know that he doesn't. He swings around with his webs, duh. But like that's the closest I've gotten to feeling to being Spider-Man in any game, which I say as I plan to play Spider-Man on PS4 sooner than later. But look at this. Look at this. Bam! You can get it right after just one leap, right? Just being pulled once with a fucking bow. Just getting around. If you had something like that to get around with in just the regular game, I mean, again, broken, right? Because if you can move that fast, it is extremely difficult, impossible even to get hit by anything or anyone, unless it's a lucky, very lucky shot. But yeah, like I would just in a lot of these games, I played the heck out of this mode. When it was around for those 9.5-ish days or whatever the amount was. And I played so many games, and a good little chunk of those games were spent with just me using Hawkeye's bow because I just love it. It feels so satisfying to be, a couple of 100 meters away, and just hitting players with the explosive arrow over and over when they look like ants at this distance. And I also chose this footage. I had like 10 gigs of this game mode of footage saved, but I erased like half of that because I thought, that those were kind of boring. And I chose this one as the first one because I thought, hey, I used all the weapons here pretty much, except I think Iron Man's gauntlets. Yeah, because you can see right there on the screen, I have the shield, I have Stormbreaker, and I have Hawkeye's bow. So the Iron Man's gauntlets are the only ones that I didn't use in this one, but I used all of them a ton because they were just all incredibly powerful, all incredibly fun to use. Right? You didn't get to play this Endgame mode back in the day. It was 20 on 20, like a game of what's it called, Team Rumble. But of course, you have all these weapons that make it different. If you're on the Avengers side, you get to use these Avenger weapons. And if you weren't on the Avengers side, then you were on the Chitauri side, on Thanos' side. So you spawn as a Chitauri soldier, which has a laser beam weapon that's also a laser cannon, and you can do a lot of damage with that. I believe I have some footage of that saved as well, and that's gonna go up after this video. So it's gonna be like a little stretch of videos in which it's gonna be nothing but Endgame footage, I think, for the near future. We'll see how that works out. As the season progresses, I haven't been playing all that much because honestly the game's just been kind of dull. But as the season progresses, since again there's all these comic book heroes and villains, I'm just gonna keep uploading Endgame footage. So why not? If they don't bring Endgame mode back, then at least please do something like it, or a new mode that hopefully will be just as fun. But I would be perfectly fine. I've been asking, and I've told the rest of the Knights this, that I've been asking them to bring back Sword Fight and the floor is lava for like a year now, and they have brought it back in the past year. Sword Fight, that is. I don't remember them bringing back the floor is lava in around that time, but they've only brought back Sword Fight. But I think the last time they brought it back, it was only around for a day, and everybody was busy, so we didn't get to play it again. Even though that game mode is absolutely one of my favorites, I would be fine if they didn't bring back the floor is lava and if they didn't bring back Sword Fight, as long as they just brought back the end game mode and they brought it back for a good little chunk of time again. Because 9 days seems like too little. It's all these limited time modes, man, especially something like Endgame. Like, I don't understand why you can't bring it back once in a while. Just keep rotating them, right? Like they used to do in the past, right? Not everybody's gonna like all the modes, but man, now that you got all these DC and Marvel characters, why not? It makes sense to do it, and it especially makes sense to bring it back now. As I use Stormbreaker right here, look at that. People love to build in this damn mode, and even though it's completely almost pointless to build because all the weapons are so strong that they tear through all the walls and stairs and whatnot like they're made out of paper. So a lot of people had this habit of when the Infinity Stones would fall, if you're on the Chitauri side, they're trying to protect them. If you're an Avenger, they would also just try to hide them from view, but I mean they're on the mini map, so it's kind of pointless to do it. Again, all the weapons in this mode were extremely powerful, and so you just tear the walls down like nothing. If you're an Avenger and you're trying to protect the Infinity Stone from being obtained by the Chitauri, then you're just hiding the stone from view, and it's stupid because you never know when you're busy, fighting off somebody else, if another person on the opposing team is gonna sneak in and steal the Infinity Stone, and you won't be able to see them because all the building is around the damn stone. So I learned quickly that you just want to have it in your sights, right, with nothing obstructing the view, because then that could happen and they would steal the win, and you don't want that. As the game is over here already. Okay, well that went by fast. But that's some of the end game footage again for those who might not have gotten it to play it back when it was around, or even if you did, just to reminisce. And again, epic. It's not gonna happen, right? But damn it, bring the mode back. I want it. It was fun, one of your best ever. And we, the fans, like to have fun. So you could give us more fun, please. To make this season 3 better, because something's needed. Okay, you need to make it more fun than it is right now, because as it is right now, it isn't all that fun. But anyway, that's all for now. I'll catch you in the next one.